Yo guys, and welcome to this video here covering the third match of the North American Regional Playoffs here. We're here with Ghost versus the Soniqs, just over a minute into game one here, and the Soniqs looking to bounce back after that loss to NRG and start off on the front foot, while Ghost are looking to continue the momentum off of their win against Cloud9. Soniqs on the attack here though, the ball high in front of the Ghost Gaming net. A double commit comes out from Illusion and Atomic there, but they get the perfect pinch downfield over the heads of all of the Sonics players. Nothing they can really do about that. You can't expect it. It bounces off their back wall. It's well dealt with there by Dapper, but he can't get back to his own touch, and Atomic comes in to slam this one home, give Ghost the first goal here in game one. That pinch working out massively there for Ghost. Dapper, this is a good touch to take this ball off. Missed. He was the only one in a position to go for this ball from his team. He gets a good touch, but at this point he's got low boost. He can't really get back to this ball. Safi stranded in that, also on low boost. Atomic's coming in with a free shot. That pinch has just put them in a too awkward position they can't get out of, and Atomic coming in just slams that ball home, bottom right corner, out of the reach of the goalie, and it's 1-0 Ghost. Shock now looking to take this ball out of his own back corner here. Got 51 boost to work with, trying to carry it through the air, looking to start up some offense for the Sonics. He was the only real threat for them against NRG. He was the only man getting them onto offense from defense. He's looking to do the same here, carries it all the way into the midfield, staying nice and close. Missed and Atomic both weighing in the same position here, ready to challenge. If there's follow-up on this touch from Shock, Sonics will be in a very good attacking position because Mist and Atomic are just too close. They need to be more spread out, but Mist gets a great 50 on that ball there with Shock, and it bounces straight off the back wall. Safi looking to get up here, can't come up with a touch off the back wall. It's such a difficult read, can't come up with anything. Missed, goes underneath him. Dapper there on the goal line, looking to catch this ball and take it out of defense here. Sonics in a fine position, but he just doesn't get a touch, and it bounces there off the hood of his car and in. You can see what Shock is trying to do with this initial play, but this 50 goes so perfectly for Ghost onto the back wall. Safi, such a difficult read. You can't really expect him to come out of anything there. You just got to hope he does if you're a Sonics fan. And then once Miss shoots under, Dapper does so well to nearly get back around at that one. But if you've given him that one again, you might expect him to make the play, and he'd probably like that one again, but Ghost double their advantage. Atomic now with a great demo there on Shock, as Shock was looking to take that ball downfield and transition onto offense for the Sonics, but he just demoed him out of the play and then rolled it back to his teammate Mist there, who is now in control of the ball on halfway. Dapper comes diving in, gets beaten way too easily. Atomic takes it up the wall, going through the air. Safi now coming into challenge, but he's not quick enough, and he doesn't cut off the passing lane. He was expecting a straight hit there, didn't read the play well enough. It's a great pass from Mist over to Atomic, who gets up nice and high there into the air, and then such a clever play. He could just shoot the ball and go for the net, where Shock would be back and most likely have an easy save because it's a difficult angle to get power and he's got low boost, but he opts for the perfect drop down pass, allowing his teammate Illusion to just come onto it unchallenged in a one-on-one with Shock. And that's exactly what happens. Illusion just comes in, places this ball perfectly into that top left hand corner, out of the reach of Shock, pretty much sealing game one here for Ghost. Sonics just all over the place in defense, just diving in at challenges, giving away easy opportunities, and the Ghost are punishing them with this great strike force that they have of Illusion and Atomic, and Mist chipping in as well when he can. But it's 3-0 Ghost in game one. off the kickoff then here, and Soniqs needing to score almost immediately if they're going to get back in to this one. The ball falls nicely for Safi, who taps it round Mist. They've got a 3-on-1 on Atomic on the backfield. Safi in control of this ball, puts his shot towards now, well saved by Atomic. Shot then gets up for the rebound, it's wide, and then on their counter attack goes Atomic over to Mist, back to Atomic. 4-0 Ghost Gaming, a brilliant passing play on the counter attack. Both Dapper and Shock diving at that ball, and then it just opens up the space in the midfield for Ghost to go all the way downfield. Just one touch passing, Atomic over to Mist, back to Atomic, just Safi on the backfield, absolutely stranded. He tried to get up and block it, shot was hit too hard, too quickly, straight past him. 4-0 Ghost, that's how it finishes in game 1, so Ghost have the lead 1-0 in the series. As we move into game 2 now, the Soniqs needing to change up their play style here so they can get on to offense more often. They're really struggling to transition here in this series. The ball loose in the Soniqs backfield. What have they got this time to get on to offense here? As Dapper looks to go up for this ball, but he just hits it straight off the sidewall over to Mist, giving up possession. The same problems occurring here in game 2 for the Soniqs as we saw in game 1, and a brilliant infield pass from Mist over to Atomic there, who just shoots that ball perfectly into the bottom corner. They continue to punish the Soniqs on their mistakes here. Dapper had so much time, he has to keep control of this ball, but just gives it away, and that's a brilliant pass from Mist, puts both Shock and Safi in terrible positions. There's no one to cut off the passing lane, and Atomic just rolls that ball into the bottom corner behind Safi, out of the reach of Shock, and Ghost strike first in game 2. Not long after then here, and this ball now is high up in the midfield. Loose, Shock and Atomic both pushing for this ball here. Shock wins out going under Atomic. Illusion gets a hit, but it's straight to Safi, over to Shock. Safi trying to get a touch, can't come out of anything, and it goes straight in from Shock there. Poor mistakes on the defense there by Ghost. Illusion just popping that ball straight up, but in this situation Soniqs are in good offensive position, and Ghost are also in good defensive position, so good Ghost have a chance at being able to clear this ball away. It's popped up to Shock here. It's a nice idea, looking for the hit back over to Safi, but Mist, expecting a touch, just misses the ball entirely here, and it just bounces clean in as both players miss. But Soniqs, once they get on offense, this is what they can do. They just have to get there more to get back into this series, and Soniqs equalise in game 2. Both teams now looking for that goal that would put them in front here in game 2 and give them the advantage. As Shock on low boost just pops this ball forward. However, it's going to be picked up by Atomic here, who just sends this ball up so we can get back to it. Comes off the wall, gets the touch around Safi, a great infield pass over to Mist, who then looks for the hit back to Atomic. His shot saved, but it caused a double commit, and on the follow-up, Illusion smashes this one home here for Ghost. Soniqs need to sort out this defense. Too many double commits, too many silly mistakes. It's great attacking play by Ghost. The passing inch perfect. Atomic and Mist linking up really nicely here. This is a great pass from Mist, but both defenders jumping is what causes this goal, because Atomic is so difficult for him to score. But on the follow-up, there's no one there for Soniqs due to the double commit, so Illusion can come in unchallenged as that last man, no risk of the ball being hit past him, and just tap that ball home on the goal line. That is actually the winning goal here in game 2, so Ghost now have a 2-0 lead in the series. Into game 3 now, and there's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in this game. Completely scoreless. This ball loose in the Soniqs back corner. Both Dapper and Safi in positions to go for this ball, but it's going to be Dapper that goes for it first here, lets it bounce off the wall, then looks to set himself up here, pops it over Atomic, but gets demoed there for his troubles, which opens up the space here for Mist to come in. Safi can't get up quick enough there. The smoke screen not helping him with that play. Mist beats him to the ball, taps it around him. This leaves Shock in an awful position here on the backfield. He's got a 3-on-1 with the ball bouncing off his back wall. Such a terrible position to be in, and Mist just makes the double touch, giving him absolutely no chance there. Brilliant offensive play from Mist. We've seen this entirely throughout this series, just stepping up on offense as well, rather than just being that man that sits on the backfield. And this double touch read is inch perfect here, giving Shock absolutely no chance of defending that. But yet again, Soniqs struggling to get out their own half. Ghost just pressing early. That is actually the only goal of game 3. So Ghost now have a 3-0 lead in the series. We're into game 4 now, and Soniqs have it all to do here if they're going to get back into this series. We have to see a change of playstyle here for them to get back into this one. They've been sticking with their playstyle all series long, and it's not working. They've got to change something. The ball is loose in the midfield here. Soniqs looking to apply pressure and keep Ghost penned in, but Illusion comes across, plays a good pass to Mist. Safi then looking to turn and challenge Mist, but just gets this ball hit random. It's a great pass over to Atomic from Mist. Nice and calm when being put under pressure, this Ghost team, and getting out of defence well. And then Atomic hits this ball up, setting it up for himself. 2 defenders go, both Shock and Dapper. Another double commit from the Soniqs. Just break down in communication all series long. Such costly errors at this level of Rocket League, and he just fakes both of them out there. Atomic gets a good hit off the back wall, and the follow-up from Illusion will eventually go in. Such a nice passing play. And then what about this from Atomic, just freestyling on them at this point, gets 2 players to go and then fakes them both out. So unlucky that shot's just wide, but Illusion there on the follow, slams it in off the post. Defender gets a touch on the goal line, but nothing he can do, and goes strike first in game 4. Soniqs now looking to bounce back here as they finally get onto some offense after this booming clear. Shock looking for the hit towards net, only finds the back wall as it bounces out. Is there anyone on the follow-up? No, it's taken away there by Mist. Atomic then looking for the follow-up. Shock beats him to the ball, taps to the side. Mist on the rebound, in a position to shoot. Dapper's coming, diving in, ready to make the block, but Mist with the fake just sends him round the ball, and he just taps that one home. Pure class there from Mist. It's a great clearance on defense to stop any follow-up on the backboard here there from the Soniqs, and then he just sets up the counter with that touch. Shock tries to buy time, but just does the exact same hit that Atomic would have done anyway. And then this fake is just pure class. Such full of confidence you have to be to do that. And the miss from Dapper, so costly. That's why you should always play the ball when you can. And Mist, never going to miss that. Roll it home, finish it off. Well played. 2-0 Ghost in game 4. Shock now looking to try and get the offense going for his team. Then here is a miss by Illusion as he was pushing downfield. Opens up the space here for Soniqs. He's carrying it down the sideline. 2 players go towards that ball. Mist rotates out and lets his teammate go, but they're still both stuck in this corner now in a bad position, and Atomic's hit is too hard there. He just gives up possession over to Dapper, who picks out a great infield pass over to Safi. This is what we expect from the Soniqs on offense. Great plays like this, and as you can see, both Atomic and Mist are pretty much in the same position. Don't have that far side of the goal covered, and Safi slots it in perfectly there, trying to give the Soniqs a lifeline in this series. However, it won't matter. This is a great goal, a good way to end it for the Soniqs, but they won't be happy with their performance on the day as they are not able to get back into this game. It finishes 2-1 in game 4, and they lose the series with a clean sweep, 4 games to 0. They would wish they could have that day again, but it's happened now. They've got to move on to next season. They're out of the regional players, but Ghost, they move on into the top four, into the semi-final to play against Space Station. So we now have both our semi-finals decided. The first one is G2 versus NRG, and then it's Ghost versus Space Station. But well played to Ghost. Good win here. They've got the momentum. 2 series wins back to back against Cloud9 and Soniqs. No easy feat. Ghost take the win here against the Soniqs. 4-0. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.